Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, first fan of the night. What do we have here, your metalness?
This is a Dayton leading edge, a 36-inch flower pot.
Yep.
Dayton leading edge.
So this came out of the, I've been calling it an abandoned warehouse, but it's not technically abandoned, it's just empty. It's a warehouse that's been sitting empty for a while. And the, I don't know if they're the new owners or what, but whoever it is that owns it now has been trying to rent it out. But I was blessed to go and pull most of the fans out, as you saw in the video. So this is one of them, and this one we left exactly how it was with the canopies reversed. I don't even think we cleaned it. Pete, did you clean it?
A little bit.
He cleaned it a little bit.
It wasn't like too bad.
Yep. And this one wasn't even plugged in, so they obviously weren't using it. So I've always wanted a 36 of these, but not badly, like not badly enough to look into getting it shipped in or anything like that. But I had a specific install I wanted to use one for, and now I don't remember what that was.
And I had one a while ago that I just, I thought, it was cool to find it, so I picked it up and used it at my other place at first. But then once I got some better 36-inch ones, I thought, I didn't need it. So.
Yeah, I wish I could remember what I intended to use one for. Maybe it was at GMS somewhere, because it does seem like a fan that would fit in at GMS.
But I'm not
I don't
sure
know
where exactly.
No, I don't know either. Maybe in the panel room, but I really like the original panel room. Which, by the way, since the flood, I turned it to high. I don't know if you noticed that when you were there today.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So,
that would make sense to run the fans. Probably even the bathroom ones.
Well, the only reason I didn't turn those to high is I didn't have a way to reach them when I was in there. Because they'd moved all the ladders and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But I had one in that in the panel room. But I thought about turning the bathroom ones to high too. But the panel room was the main one because that was the room that needed to dry out. Because the panels got wet and we needed to see whether or not they needed to be replaced.
Now, how high up did the waters go? Like, was it like a swimming pool in there? Or?
It was. The waters made it to 8 feet. And so if you think about the sanctuary, the water was almost to the top of the organ. And keep in mind, the organ's on the stage.
Right.
And the water was almost to the top of the organ. You could see the water line on the organ.
Oh, really?
Yes. Now, it didn't make it that high everywhere in the building. Like in the offices and the bathrooms, it made it about chest high. When you were in Pastor Davis's office, you could see, remember how he had all those pictures on the wall?
Yeah.
The water made it right below the pictures. So the pictures weren't damaged, but it made it right up to them. So yeah, it was depending on where you were in the building, it was 4 to 6 feet of water. So any of the music equipment.
Trying to think, was there a lot of storm drain backup to?
Yes.
That's what I was wondering. What could have filled it that high?
It was, the drains were clogged, like not in the building, but like
on the streets.
Yes. And then we got 14 inches of rain, which is the highest amount of rain it's been in 500 years.
Storm. I was gone in Chicago when this all happened, when State Fair got wiped out.
And then there was that what was I gonna say? That creek right there, by the church that got backed up with because all the trash and thing from the streets, the water picked all that up and moved it, and then it started clogging, and it created like a dam in the creek, so the creek backed up. And it was just one of those, once in a lifetime things that happens, like the random confluence of events. And so that's why, for those, I guess, who watch my music videos, that's why we haven't been in the church for the last few weeks. Because all that's being, we forgot about the lights. All that's being redone. New carpet, new pews, new instruments, new drywall.
I was surprised the drums were upstairs in the balcony. I thought those were done for.
I mean, they probably are, but we didn't want to just throw them in the dumpster,
Right.
So we put them upstairs just in case they're okay when they dry out, We're still going to get new drums.
Yeah, I think I take advantage of that.
Yes. So let's see what this does on 0 to high. Are we assuming big inrush?
Yeah. Not as. Wasn't as drastic.
No, I thought it was going to be much bigger than that.
Right. Still consider it a big just because it's...
Yep. It does. Oh, what up? Okay.
Oh, yeah. 5, 4, 3.
So it is big inrush, but yeah.
But not drastically like an antique.
Yep.
Or even a union, I know, can be a bit more drastic.
The union gold lines.
Yeah. Okay. First, let's get...
The room.
It's giving good air for...
Oh, yeah, these are... I mean, that's the thing about the flower pots, is they're actually good fans.
Right. $12.02.
Divided by 3?
Yeah.
That's like 400.
Yeah, that's about right. It's like a 36-inch gold line does the same. But of course, this is straight blade, so there is a little more concentrated air pattern.
Yep.
So let's see what that actually is. Because I have a feeling this is going to be already a good air pattern for what these are. Whoa, I got a 748.
That's quite high velocity.
Yeah, it is. It feels high velocity.
Oh, yeah, so that's 5,300 CFM. That is one of the highest we've tested for a 36-inch fan. Mm-hmm. Definitely more than a 36-inch gold line.
Yeah. Well, of course, the 36-inch gold line's curved blades.
Yep, the curved blade.
This is straight blade, so this is a more concentrated air.
Yep. And that's one of the flaws in our less than scientific CFM test, is we're only testing it directly under the fan, which a curved blade fan that will be more spread out.
Yeah. As we discovered with the 85 gold line, that's even more spread out than the Union ones.
The Union blades steep down a little more.
Yeah.
The 85 blades are straight and then curve up at the ends.
Yep.
Can't imagine we'd have more gold lines to test. We've already tested. Oh, Soundman fuel.
Yeah.
Well, you were a Soundman today, basically, picking up speakers and working on speakers and stuff. So you gotta have Soundman fuel if you're gonna be a Soundman.
Yeah, I wondered. So I guess that digital mixer, based on what you described, the water is toast.
It got wet. It definitely got wet.
That's a higher point at the back.
Yeah, I'm not sure how wet it got, but we know for a fact it got wet. But they did tell me that they tried to power it on like a few days later, and it came on. So it might be able to be saved. I don't know. I told them to get a new one anyways, because we don't want to have to rely on stuff that got wet for something as important as
a mixing board. Yeah. That's a digital mixer. That's a
Yep. So
yeah. So I'd be curious to see if it even powered on.
It did power on, according to DJ Lee.
I wonder if there's a way for them to put audio signal in it just to see if it.
I mean, they can, yeah, and they probably will. And I guess it'd be they'd take it to a shop and let the shop test every channel and every feature.
So I'm just afraid, circuit boards have gotten damaged. Because that's all computer boards in there nowadays versus my board. I still have a
analog.
In my band spot.
Yeah.
Oh, good spin down though.
Oh yeah, steel on steel. Of course, it's going to be a good spin down.
Well, and also these Daytons, we know that bearings go on these things.
They do. Well, the reason they do is because they draw as much or more current than a comparable cast industrial, but then they don't have the cast iron or aluminum to dissipate the heat. So the bearings might be good bearings to start out with.
We're sure
but then the heat cooks the grease.
Oh, is that what it does? It cooks the grease and then they lock up.
Yep. The grease cooks the grease dries out, and then it's just metal on metal, and you can only do metal on metal so long before it locks up.
Okay, that makes sense, because I've seen it at Home Depots.
Oh, yeah.
Where some of them that are not running are locked up, and the others, as you know, they only run on high.
Now, the other thing that happens, of course, as you know, is water gets in them.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Water and dirt. Where do you think it's going to start?
I'd like to say 3. This is a low current drawing fan, really.
Okay,
we never did the power factors.
Oh, yeah, we'll do it next time we get to high.
Okay.
Good point. I'll say 2. I'll chance it with 2.
Okay, 1, 2. Oh, I think
it budged.
3.
Pete might have it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I figured it would start low.
Yep.
But I remember with this thing, I ran it on a 3-speed.
Okay.
Because a 4-speed will put it over.
Gotcha.
I noticed that with a lot of 36-inch industrials, they are not good with 4-speed.
Yep.
They go over pretty quickly.
Yep.
A 3-speed of like 5 and 8
Yep.
is your best if you're going to use, like I did with the little designer there.
Yep.
Is 5 and 8, and that gives you good speeds, 3 speeds. Okay, here's 4. Okay, well, speed, here's 5, which is what I commonly has for low speed.
Yep.
If you're using a 3-speed, this would work for low speed. I always say a 36-inch, I kind of want it to like that medium-low speed. That is a little fast.
Yeah, it is a little on the fast side.
But that's for a 36-inch. That compromises the fact that it's a smaller fan you kind of need.
I always wonder why people buy smaller fans for areas where a big one could fit. Like, I've seen some churches with these.
My parents' former church, when they had 36-inch gold lines, had them.
Even the warehouse that this came out of, they had one 56-inch fan and 3 36-inch fans, and 56-inch would have fit in place of all of them.
Yeah, or even 12 wings. I know you put those 40-inch Dayton Lascos, but you probably could have.
Oh, no, it's because the ceiling was so low, I needed to have the smallest fans to worry about people getting their hands stuck in them.
Okay, gotcha.
That's why.
So here's 6. Seven.
Uh-oh, what's going to happen after 7?
Well.
Do you have concerns?
Yeah.
Sounds like he does.
Okay, I do, because
Things can happen at 8, you know, your metalness.
yes.
Like?
Here he comes 8.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Crunch, 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 crunch. Yeah, that's already pretty fast.
And that's medium, and what's it drawing?
3/8. So we got a little ways to go.
Yeah, so that would be my medium on 8.
Yep.
So 5 and 8. To have a fast medium. 9. And the Sperry.
Beverage Japan Collectors, I've got one too.
10. And then here's 11. 4, 6, 4. And with 11 comes 12.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
Where is it at? Well, 13. 14. 15. 16. It's slowing up on.
Yep, it may not go over, but it's definitely like not useful speeds at this point.
No. 18. 19.
We did make it to 20. I didn't think we would, based on you telling me that yours, when you had it on a 3-speed, I assumed it went over. So.
Right, yeah, I thought so too, maybe.
Well, maybe the capacitor on yours needed to be replaced.
Yeah, it's true. Because here comes 20.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Crunch, 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 crunch. I'm only now noticing that you eat the bottle caps all at once. I do that with some candy, but with those I have to separate them out by flavor. Because some of them are like I couldn't eat a root beer and a cola at the same time.
Well, then I still have the Soundman feel.
Gotta have soundman feel. Especially if you're thinking of doing sound.
Mm-hmm.
And for those who don't know, Pete is in fact the sound guy in addition to being a drummer and a fan technician and a painter and a machinist. He wears many hats.
Okay. I'm right there at high.
What's that?
That's 5'3", and this is 25.
Okay.
26. 7. 28.
Yep, so it does go over.
Yeah, but...
Nose here. Well,
Useful speed.
Yes, do that. Exactly. Good idea.
You can't see. I can't read that.
68 watts. Power factor of 1. Not surprising. At a certain point, it became important for commercial fans to have a power factor of 1. Because electric companies don't like it when your power factor is more than 1, and they're more scrutinous of commercial and industrial.
Less than 1, yeah.
That's what I meant, yeah. So...
Well, it's the one control that these are commonly on.
Commonly on.
In a solid state.
Very solid, much state.
Should be bedroom quiet.
That's what I would think. Oh, damn near silent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll call that silent.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Yes.
I bet you that's Tommy pulling up.
Oh, let's see. Oh, we're almost done with the video here. Yep. So.
Okay. We did 0 to high. Yeah, that is all the tests we have. So, what category are these making for you, your metalness?
These make it very high end of classic metal. I mean, obviously they're not quite the gold lines. I seen these, but I was already an older kid, you know.
Yep.
I mean, I started to see these, and this is also a one that did replace better stuff.
Yeah, I used to
Kinda
hate these for that reason.
Like the ring fan.
Yep.
Was kind of that way too, but
yeah.
But I did like the fact that these were pretty powerful, and it wasn't a problem like, say, Home Depot's building when they were building them like crazy.
Yep.
Around, like, say, near the turn of the millennium, a lot of the current Home Depots were getting built up like crazy.
Yeah.
And they were putting these in, the 56-inch, of course.
The 60 usually at the Home Depots. The Home Depots usually had 60-inch.
50, 56.
60 on the ones I've seen.
Really?
Yeah.
And there's no way to tell from that high up.
You can't, because the motor's a very different shape. The motor for the 56 is basically the same shape, and the motor for the 60 is much wider. I've never seen a Home Depot with 56. I'm sure it happened, but I've only seen 60.
Check mine at Menominee Falls, Germantown. It's right by Fleet Farm.
Next time I'm in Menominee Falls, if I have some time, I'll stop in there and look too.
Yeah, it's like right by the... It's also by the movie theater that I've had for the past, almost over 20 years now.
I think Bliss works at that movie theater.
Oh.
She used to. Now she goes to college, so she might not anymore.
Yeah.
But that was her job, like her summer job.
Okay. Because that was the theater that replaced the one that I told you about all the fans in.
Yep.
They replaced it with that one.
Yep.
Back in, I believe, 97.
So, first time I ever saw these, Toys R Us near my house I grew up in did not have any fans.
Same with the one by me. It was actually right by Northridge.
Gotcha. Yep, this was right by
They added, I believe, can arms.
Oh, well, they added these in 48-inch, and it was the first time I ever saw them, and I thought they were really cool. Because I could tell they moved a lot of air because you could stand under them and feel them.
Yeah.
And so I really liked them. And then when they started to replace cooler fans, I stopped liking them as much. But Yeah, so definitely a middle category fan for me. Probably low end of middle category for me.
Yeah, okay.
But definitely a middle category fan for me. Okay, well, let's hear from our sponsors.
This video is brought to you by the following sponsors: Fan Stick, Light Stick, Taco Burrito Mexico, Sperry, the beverage of fan collectors, The Good Manufacturing Company, 81220 LLC, where our motto is crunch, 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 crunch. RickOrSheep.com, a fun game you can play with your friends. For more information, go to RickOrSheep.com. Power Vacuum, the vacuum with more vacuums. Udong batteries. When I think of batteries, I think of Udong.
Major funding for this series is provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by the annual financial support of viewers like you.
Well, that's it for this video, but I'm sure we'll have plenty more to do tonight, so thanks for waiting. Who's that at the door? Why, look, it's Metal Jonas.
Oh, that's an impressive doorbell.
You looking for anything, Metal Jonas?
Do you have any Homestead catalog?
We have 7.
Oh, marvelous. Or some New Tone catalog.
We have 7.
Oh.
What do you think of House on the Rock, Metal Jonas?
Oh, House on the Rock. One word, incredible. One word, overwhelming. One word, amazing. Wow.
Well, that's it for this fan, but we got lots to do tonight, so thanks for watching.